Alright. Hello, everybody. It is I, Granorite. Here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red with our second and final Steel-type team. We're going to be knocking through... Oh, I don't have a whole lot of money. That's right, because I bought a bunch of vitamins. We're going to be knocking through Team Rocket Hideout to start things off, and then going over to Pokemon Tower. We should see a couple evolutions this episode. I do believe we will see Pineco evolve into Fortress at the minimum at level 31, but I think we'll also see Aron go into Layron at level 32. We're just going to see. So, hope everybody is doing well. We're going to let Jirachi take out these two pokes here. And then I think we're just going to hold off on using Jirachi until we can switch it in for, like, the Drowsies that are down here. Because Jirachi's going to get a ton of experience in Pokemon Tower, fighting all the Ghost Pokemon and getting all that special attack. Okay, so let's swap over to Pineco. And down we go. Will be exciting to get our evolution when that happens. Get that Fortress. Really, we just want that Steel typing. Makes us immune to poison damage and gives us a resistance to a lot of other types. I'm sure we're going to get a ton of defensive stats when we do get that evolution. So... really just looking forward to it. Good paralysis, Pineco. Good job. We're going to keep spreading around those speed EVs as best we can. Scary face. 2 paralysis. He gets past it because he uses a priority attack, but that's fine. Swap up Registeel, because the next trainer starts off with a Drowsy. We want to get that on Registeel and Jirachi. Now remember, we shoved a ton of Zinks into Registeel. I mean, as many as we could. But chop, let's go to Mawile. Break. Good damage. Cannot be upset at that. Nothing else here. We go down a floor next. Let's use Aron. Headbutt. Good damage. Zubat again. We'll just keep on Aron. We'll just keep on Aron still. Iron Tail? Nice. I don't know what tail he's hitting with, but he got it. Grimer, let's go to Pineco. I think we'll also let Pineco take on this Raticate. going downstairs. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. How much we can do to stop how much it's gonna hurt. Let's see if Aron can take on this other Machop. Oh, Aerial Ace, come on. Come on, Granorite. So we'll swap Pineco up again. Hyper Fang's good. Eradicate, we're gonna go to Aron. Probably could have got it if I would have used Rock Slide. We could stab on Rock Slide. Drowsy. Let's Water Pulse it. Disables our Water Pulse. Okay, well then we'll Shockwave it. Black sunglasses. Max Ether is good. Snatch. Remember, we're just spreading around the speed EVs so that they're not all just concentrated on one Pokemon. Since we don't really want them on anybody. We get the lift key. Now we're going to dig out of here so we can go heal. Down another floor. I'm gonna swap Pineco up. Don't care about the Moonstone, and we can't sell it for anything. We have to pick it up anyways to get it out of the way. Let's go up here. Very nice. need to get Registeel some experience, and defense is still good for it. We're at 202 defense EVs, so we can still get 50 more. Nice. Hyper Potion. Let's go to Aron here. Excellent. So Aron's at 28 speed EVs. After this Rattata, Pineco will be at 28 speed EVs, and Mawile's at 32. Then Registeel's at 28. So we're spreading it around. Jirachi's at 52. Take on this guy here first. That's right. Our secret power is disabled. I knew that even. It told me. Alright, Registeel. Excellent. Alright, let's go down. This is a calcium? Yeah. Let's go ahead and slap that on Jirachi. You start with a Sandshrew. We're gonna let Registeel take you on. That should get him pretty close to 30, if not at 30. Metal Claw. Do it again. Very good. Sand Slash. Let's go to Aron here. Well, I shouldn't have done that because... Well, we have to... Never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Put Mawile out here against the Ekans. Very good. The Sandshrew will go to... Let's keep Mawile here, actually. That's fine. Alright, now we're gonna go Registeel. Like I said, don't worry about Jirachi falling behind. It's gonna get so much experience here in a bit. Metal Claw missed. Try again. The Hardened saved it. Alright, there he goes. Rhyhorn's coming out next. We'll just keep Registeel out. Kangaskhan will go to Pineco. Now this Kangaskhan does no fake out, so we'll start off with a protect, just in case it's going to try to fake us out. It did not, so that's fine. Let's see if we get a paralysis. No paralysis. There's a paralysis. So he tail whips us a bunch and then bites us, which does special damage. Now that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Get it? That's it. It was gonna be close. Scope. I could just dig out. It doesn't matter. Alright. Let's go buy one more vitamin here. Specifically for Jirachi. I'm gonna sell these black sunglasses, this X speed, and taunt, frustration, and snatch. Then I'm gonna buy a calcium. We'll buy a zinc as well. Okay. Rival fight time. Course starts with his Pidgeotto. Slide. You can do it, Aron. I believe in you. Ah, butts. There we go. Execute's coming out next. Let's see if Pineco can take on this Execute. Jeez. We paralyzed it, so that's good. Oh, and then we get a critical back. Excellent, Pineco. Charmeleon goes to Jirachi. Oh, I could have water pulsed it. It doesn't matter. Gyarados is going to go to Mawile. Good deal. Easy taking those thrashes whenever you're steel type. Baton pass? What do we know? Could get rid of bite, I guess, but nah. We'll go to Jirachi. Aha! Trying to learn Rest. We're gonna pass. We'll keep Wish. For now. Alright, let's go heal Pineco. Trainers I care about seeing are the ones on the top floor. Alright, let's swap Jirachi up and beat up on all these channelers. Should have a few more repels. I don't think it'll get us all the way through here, but it'll get us part of the way. Nice. Shouldn't have any issues with any of these trainers. easy. And we'll get all our psychic backs on the next floor when we go to the healing pad. The cleansing area. Well, I guess 5 repels will get us all the way through here. We haven't ran out of the first one yet. Get it. Nice. Alright, let's go step on this again. Just to heal up before the next floor. Thought I'd check and see if there was an item there. Just seemed like an odd little alcove. I guess it's there for whoever to read those tombstones. Alright, that's the last Ghastly. So the next thing should be the Marowak. We're going to let Registeel take it on. We don't have much further to go. We are 4, right? No, I need to catch one more Pokemon. We could catch a Pokemon in here. Hit you without taking you out? I don't think I can. What if I swap to Mawile? It's both super effective though as well. Can I just catch you? Ooh, that was close too. Alright, let's go back down and use that Healy pad. Alright, there we go. Alright. Registeel up. That's what we were doing. Oh, that hurt pretty good, didn't it? Kamehameha! Misses the Mega Kick. There, we get the second one. That's good. Alright, now we want Aron to do the next fight. We use Rock Slide more often since it gives us stab damage. puts you up to 32. Let's go to Registeel here. Good flinch. Come on, Registeel. I will not forget this. Let's keep Aron up. Almost got it. Did 10 damage with that self-destruct. It's pretty good, all things considered. Alright, we'll let Jirachi take on the 3 small things here. That'll get its speed up to a multiple of 4 again. And then we'll let Registeel take on the Raticate. Excellent. And then we've rescued Mr. Fuji. Get us the Poké-Flute. And then we will head south towards Snorlax down here. We get Return, and I think we teach that to Mawile. No? I don't have Return listed on anybody. Why not? Okay, well, we should teach it to someone. We'll teach Return to Aron. All right. Swap up Aron. Good deal. Poliwag's gonna go to Pineco. And there's 31, which should get us our evolution after this fight. Go. Let's see what a shiny fortress looks like. It's just all gold still. Okay. Looks alright. Zap Cannon. Why are we learning Zap Cannon? Sure. We're gonna teach Zap Cannon to Fortress for now. There she is. Zap. With Zap Cannon. Big boost to defense. What do we know about Fortress? Well, Fortress is known as the Bagworm Pokemon. Stands 3 feet 11 inches tall, or 1.2 meters, and weighs 277.3 pounds, or 123.8 kilograms. Fortress is a large spherical insectoid Pokemon with no visible limbs. The upper and lower halves of its body are capped by bumpy steel plates, giving it a strong defense against opponents. The outer plates have zigzagging ridges that open along its back and front, revealing its smooth red inner shell. The inner shell is punctuated by 4 cylindrical spikes, each tapering to an open point. Between the spikes, the inner shell opens along a straight line to reveal Fortress's eyes, which are round with large pupils. Whatever lies inside the shell is unknown. Fortress can defend itself from enemies by shooting out pieces of its outer shell as a conditioned reflex rather than a conscious effort. It opens its shell to capture prey, but this happens so quickly that its interior body cannot be seen. It lives in tropical and temperate forests, attaching itself immovably to tree trunks, as shown in Scarlet and Violet. Fortress is capable of levitation. In our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Fortress, Fire Red says it remains immovably rooted to its tree. It scatters pieces of its hard shell to drive its enemies away. And Leaf Green says its entire body is shielded by a steel hard shell. What lurks inside the armor is a total mystery. Alright, we're happy to have it. Alright, so our next trainer starts with a tentacle. So now we'll work up Aron to get our Lairon this episode. We're still going to be swapping Jirachi in and out on these tentacles so we can get that special defense EVs. Next one just has a Goldeen, so we'll let Aron fight it. And we're just gonna try to get him up to 32 so we can get that evolution this episode. Horn attack for a single damage. Almost got it. Alright, we have Poliwag next, so we'll swap Fortress up. We could try to hit with Zap Cannon, I guess. It'd be pretty funny. Shelter's coming out next. Since we're working on Aron, we're going to swap Aron up. Horsey goes to Jirachi. And then we'll go to Aron for the Goldeen. Good deal. Let's try a Zap Cannon. I'm interested to see if this will work. Oh, we actually got it. No way. It's only got like a 50% chance to hit, but it's got a 100% paralysis rate. Good flinch. gonna swap Aron up for a little bit. How much do we do? That was like, what, a critical hit? Yeah. Let's swap the fortress here. Let them both get a little bit of that HP EVs. Alright, so we need to go in and get the item finder here. Alright. Alright, we got one of the leftovers. Let's swap Registeel up here. We're not going to fight all the trainers this way, but I am going to take a couple of them on. Sonic Boom is a good choice. Should have just gave the leftovers to someone. We're going to use this iron on Mawile. I'm going to give the leftovers the fortress. Alright, let's take care of this guy with a couple Magikarps. Excellent. Fly back to Celadon. We are going to get this evolution. We only have like a smidge more experience we need. We're just trying to get to the right fight, pretty much. Alright. Okay, we're both asleep. We were missing those zap cannons, though. Which is, I expected. It's not a very accurate attack. There we go. Good job, Fortress. Alright. Item finder again. This will get Aron's HP up to a multiple of 4, which is good. Also should get us level 32, which will get us our evolution, which is also good. Coughing is going to go to Registeel. Oh, good tackle. Remember, comparatively to what we've been fighting, these are some higher level Pokemon. Alright, evolution. And there's our Aron. Nice blue body. Take a look here. Good boost to stats. HP, attack, and defense go a bit. What do we know about Aron? Well, Aron is known as the Iron Armor Pokemon. Stands 2 feet 11 inches tall, or 0.9 meters, and weighs 264.6 pounds, or 120 kilograms. Aron is a stocky, armored Pokemon with 4 short legs. Its body is dark gray, and its eyes are sky blue. Its back is covered with segments of iron armor, each with a high ridge and a round dark holes on the sides. The sides of its lower jaw has several flat protrusions, and 2 teeth are visible in its mouth. There are 2-pronged metal bands on its legs. The upper band is gray, and the lower is silver. Aron smashes its steely body against others while battling over territory, and shows off its strength with the size of sparks it creates by ramming into rocks. Close inspection of Aron has revealed scratches and dents left on the armor from its conflicts. It drinks nutritious mineral spring water and feeds on iron contained in rocks. However, it has gotten into conflicts with humans over these territories in the past. It builds its nest on mountains where iron ore is buried, which results in it clashing with humans that are iron mining or other Aron. As mentioned in Pokemon Sleep, Aron sometimes falls asleep while eating iron ore. The reason is due to Aron having a strong desire to win in future territorial disputes. In our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Aron, Fire Red and Leaf Green says it habitually shows off its strength with the size of the sparks it creates by ramming its steel body into boulders. And we are happy to have it on the team. And we're going to use Mawile here in the next fight. Let's Brick Break. Hopefully we don't take too much damage from these fighting Pokemon, but it is a good possibility. Good job. Now, with the amount of experience that we need between Erica and Koga and Sabrina, and the amount of and how slow these Pokemon level up, I expect that we're going to be taking on everybody. We'll see, though. We're going to keep the ones east of Fuchsia like we usually do for last, and take on everybody else first. Good deal. Mawile is definitely going to be our last person to finish EV training. Well, that was a big boom. Kids playing hard upstairs. Alright, let's swap Registeel over. Still so far out of the shinies, Registeel is my favorite with the blue metal. Okay, you haze. Oh, there he goes. Decent damage, though. Tackle, tackle, tackle. No attack boosts. I think we got one in there, or maybe two. I wasn't paying attention, really. I was looking over at my tracker. Alright, let's go back and heal. We should give this other leftovers to somebody. No reason to pick it up and then not use it. I don't know if we'll finish out this entire route down, but we'll see how much we can do. This guy first. Remember, I have Aerial Ace. We do lots of damage. Alright, Machamp's gonna be a little tough for me, thanks. Or not, because we get a critical hit. Let's put Mawile up here. And yeah, we'll just do it like this. Oh, fight me. Good deal. Alright, let's do Registeel. We'll just go for Metal Claws. Get it, get it. Ancient Power. That's the move we've been waiting for. We'll learn that and play some Mega Kick. And then we'll swap over to Fortress for this Weezing. It's not going to get anywhere fighting us. We're just waiting to take it out at this point. Alright, let's go down this side first. Spark Dust. this. We'll put this speed on Jirachi. And there should just be 2 trainers with fighting Pokemon over here. I believe. Excellent. And then this guy up here has a Muck, and we'd like Aron to take it on. Let's Rock Slide it. Good flinch. Alright. I'm gonna go back and heal to get rid of the paralysis and get our HP back. So the next guy we fight should just have more fighting Pokemon. We fought him. You got him, Mawile. Believe in you. See if we can take on Machamp. Alright, just 26 damage. Nice. Switch Fortress up here. Come on, there we go. Alright, and then the Muck will go to Aron. Ah, we missed. Excellent. I think all we have left is this guy. It's just gonna be us beating on him. Alright, we'll swap out because of the smoke screens. Let's let Mawile take on this one. There we go. which will put us into Fuchsia to end the episode. Alright, well, we're excited to get two of our evolutions. We will get Lairon into Aggron before we fight our next gems. But this is where we'll end our episode for today. We do hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you all next time.